Motivational Institute, where passion and purpose will always find you. Thank you. We'll always find you. Please hit the subscribe button and comment down below. Help us reach 1,000 subscribers. If you want to live your best life, stay tuned. My name is Savannah Pearl Turner. And welcome the founder of TMI, my mom, Stacy Burrell. She is going to be talking about the 4 agreements.
Thank you so much, Savannah. That was an awesome introduction. So for those of you who have been following the channel and who have already subscribed, thank you. Today we are going to conclude with the 4 agreements. This book is by Miguel Ruiz. We have already covered the 4 agreements in each chapter. We're going to do a recap and then talk about the final chapter in the book. So I have an assistant here who's actually going to help me today to review each chapter. For those of you who haven't seen those videos, go ahead and review those when you have time. Savannah, can you please tell us what the first agreement is?
The first agreement is be impeccable with your word.
Being impeccable with your word is use positive language and don't use words against yourself. So when we use negative words or when we gossip and speak badly towards others, we're actually harming ourselves. So use your word in a positive way to not work against you. What is our second agreement, Savannah?
Our second agreement is don't take anything personally.
Don't make everything about you, because a lot of times it's not. People are going through lots of things in their day-to-day lives, and sometimes they may say or do something that you don't like, but don't take it personal, because most times it's not about you. Savannah, what is our third agreement?
The third agreement is don't make assumptions.
Don't make assumptions. Definitely don't make negative assumptions. Wayne Dyer always says that we have to decide whether we live in a friendly or a hostile environment. And he also says that as humans, a lot of times we walk around looking for opportunities just to be offended, where we're actually seeking negative responses from people when we should be seeking enlightenment and love and acceptance. So try your best not to make assumptions, because most times when we make assumptions, we're typically wrong. Savannah, what is our 4th and final agreement?
Our 4th agreement is always do your best. Work hard at work and at school.
Okay, always do your best, and just know that do the best that you can today. Don't compare your best today to your best from a year ago, 5 years ago, or 10 years ago, because it's not going to equate. Just do your absolute best with what you have in front of you. So those are the 4 agreements. What we're going to do now is talk about the last chapter in the book. Do you want to go there? Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Savannah. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
So our last chapter in the book is called Breaking Old Agreements. I absolutely love this one. So what Don Miguel talks about is really personal freedom and what stops us from being free and who stops us from being free. Typically, we stop ourselves from being free, and what stops us from being free is the old agreements. So someone may have said something to you when you were younger that maybe you weren't smart enough, handsome enough, pretty enough, intelligent enough, or whatever, and we adopt those agreements. We adopt those views from people that are around us or even in a negative environment. And although we get older and we build up our self-confidence, those agreements remain attached to us. So when he talks about personal freedom, he talks about not only breaking those old agreements, but also creating a new one. So you can change your identity based on your thoughts, your feelings, your words, and your emotions, and making new agreements. He also talks about accountability, and accountability is the highest form of maturity. And what that means is just taking responsibility for who we are, not blaming others. Because when we blame others, we lose power. And when we are responsible and take responsibility for who we are, we gain that personal power. He also talks about awareness and transformation. And when it comes to transformation, if you are transforming, that means there could be a chapter in your life that is ending. But with every ending, there's always a beginning. So as you evolve and constantly transform, let go of those old things and look forward to what is coming next in your next chapter. And then the last point that he makes in breaking old agreements and creating new agreements is really intention. Really being intentional and thinking about what it is that you seek to gain and how you seek people and just the world around you to respond to you in general. So as a summary, this is an amazing book. Thank you so much for taking time out, 5 or 6 minutes today to listen to this video. If you have an opportunity, purchase this book, purchase multiple copies, give it to someone. It will absolutely change your life. I am the founder of the Motivational Institute. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next time.